On today's episode of WatchJRGo, we are here in beautiful, warm, sunny Chicago again with Alex from Legit Street Cars.
We're at 83%.
That's good enough.
We're ready to rock. This thing's been dead for months.
So, we're not even talking about what we're doing. We're just going to jump right in.
I want to get to work.
Yes,
we need
too.
the Offroad ML55 back.
Actually, Alex was like, do you want to record this? And I was like, oh yeah, we have to record working.
Yeah.
What is going on, guys? I am WatchJRGo here with Alex, like I said, and today we are planning on fixing his ML SUV here. And this thing is a tank of an off-roader. Check this out. It's lifted, it's on huge tires.
35s.
Oh man, it's got a winch, light bars, all the magic. It's clearly been off-roading, and it clearly needs hood struts.
It needs hood struts. Oh, and it needs a coil. I stole it.
Oh no.
Oh, Peter, what did we steal the coil for?
The giveaway.
Oh, the giveaway ML500. Yeah,
no.
that's okay. They have these in stock everywhere. They go bad all the time.
Okay, cool.
I actually probably have some up in the storage unit. We just never really looked.
In stock.
And it'll run on 7 cylinders.
I figure it's fine on 7 cylinders.
It's an M113. This thing will run no matter what.
So it won't move even after we start it, right?
Oh yeah, honestly, there's really no point in doing this other than getting power steering.
Power steering.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
let's do it. Let's start it.
Rolls-Royce leather.
Oh, nothing like some old Rolls-Royce leather.
No idea.
So we've got Alex searching through the storage up here in the wheel zone to find.
Dude, the coil. This place is a disaster.
Oh man, it's actually pretty organized. Like, you got a wall of shelving full of car parts and maybe some spare coils hanging out up here.
Yeah, something.
So we're gonna go on a hunt.
Ooh, oh.
Jackpot, all right. Look at that.
We got wires, Mercedes wires, so that's a good sign.
I was like, I saw that was the right wire. It had the...
This is the E55 wagon bin of parts.
I also do the same thing. There's a box from every project with all the different parts.
Okay, we got a bypass valve for the supercharger.
Okay.
We got fuel injectors, the factory ones. Dude, I don't see a coil. That's insane. Like, I have like a coolant pump for the intercooler system. I got all sorts of stuff. Where are my coils?
All right, we got some power for the ML here.
This thing is totally dead.
Uh-oh, I hope that's enough to start it.
Oh, it'll be good.
83%. All right, we got the key.
We gotta force feed it.
The key's a weapon.
All right, there you go. Go for it.
All right, you can see the LEDs in here are very angry about this. But it runs great, even down a cylinder. Look at that. You can tell this car is extremely angry, but at least we have power steering to push it inside. So, that did not work. Apparently the car is very angry about the misfire and shut itself down. Here, it's coming back. Yep. What actually happened is the battery is so dead that even with the alternator charging this thing, the jumper, the Fantech jumper there, shut down because it supplied power long enough. So we have a check engine light. It's not a flashing check engine light yet. It should be though. And it's time. We've got everybody out here. They're gonna push, I'm gonna steer. Come on. Oh! I don't think I've ever driven an ML, and I love this interior. It is super cool. I'm loving this wiper stalk on this thing. I'm loving that little navigation. Such a cool design, and it's perfect on this one. Low range switch, super nice. Aux, fog lights, climate. Third window, interesting.
Try going forward?
Going forward, here we go.
Okay.
It's back in neutral.
That breaks my heart.
Yeah, that's terrible.
Yeah, let's just push it.
What a noise, guys. It shakes the whole truck. This is a very impressive truck. It's running on 7 cylinders. Everything seems to be working for the most part, except it won't move forward or back because the chain is gone in the transfer case. So everyone else is pushing here. I can't see where I'm going. I'm just hoping here. Doing the best I can. You need me out there too, huh?
Hang on a second.
Operation Move the Car so we can get this on the lift is in full effect. We're almost there. We're gonna back this thing in, which means pushing it uphill backwards. We're getting close though. We've done a lot of pushing so far. Whoop, whoop. That's the sound of the police. Not that guy. Alex does not even charge for the LSC gym membership. It comes free if we stop by.
We couldn't even get any footage of that. It was so hard.
Yeah.
We had 4 manpower on that
4
one.
people pushing it up the hill. It was crazy. But we got it in here, and that's all that matters. Now it's time to get the ML up on the lift and start swapping the parts in the transfer case over, and hopefully after you know, a little bit of time, we got it back on the road. As long as nothing else is broke, should be a win. So you broke the belt too, the serpentine belt?
Okay, so we were driving this like a couple 100 miles away to go off-roading with young children. Like it was like a father-son trip.
Sure.
And I don't trailer anything because it's legit street cars.
Right. It's legit.
So anyway, we were in downtown Chicago.
Okay.
Right past downtown Chicago. Not always the best spot to break down.
Definitely not.
And this pulley let loose. These pulleys just break after like 20 years.
Ouch.
But we were like a couple miles from a Mercedes dealer and they had 2 in stock. I bought 2 of them and 2 belts.
That bearing's a little stiff too.
Oh yeah, it was bad. But what was crazy is the night before we left for the trip, we're getting all ready, making sure everything was perfect as can be. The belt tensioner just started smoking out of nowhere, and the bearing was just fried. So I'm like, oh, good thing that happened now.
Right.
And then this happened the next day. But after this, it was good until.
I mean, it's running great right now.
Until that.
It's running great on 7 cylinders right now. What a tank.
I mean, we abused this thing pretty good to break that transfer case. Like,
sure.
It was about 4 or 5 hours straight of treating this thing like a quad. Like we were just whatever. You know?
I can tell you, after owning a quad, it's so much better to be in a vehicle than a side-by-side, just having air conditioning and glass.
Dude, yeah, AC,
so nice.
like heated seats if it's cold, a good Bose stereo system. It's like pretty nice, actually.
Yeah, and this, what this cost?
It cost me $3,800.
Okay, so in a normal side-by-side, it's $30,000 to get close to this, and then I'd say $20,000 more to do a system and a windshield and all the fun stuff.
It's a value.
Yeah,
and this was like a normal, clean title, nice car when I bought it. You could get like a rebuilt title one. Who cares?
Yeah,
and for like $2,000 probably. You know.
What a great offer.
Brembo brakes. It's awesome. So
all the AMG stuff. Yeah. It's awesome, really. Now the ML55 is inside and up on the lift. And we're gonna do a quick walkthrough to see what's wrong with it here. So this chain, the chain that's snapping over the teeth on the gears there, is inside here. So basically you're just supposed to separate this, Borg Warner Automotive right there, that's the T-case. And we're gonna drop this drive shaft, which we're gonna try to unbolt right there. Hopefully that works. And if that gives us enough room, we can just slide this back, get this chain swapped out, and this may be a very easy, fun job. Now this chain is a monster. If you look at it, ooh, that drives the car right there. Can you believe that? I guess CVTs are done with less, so pretty cool. After that's done, Alex wants it to be more off-road, so we're gonna drop this sway bar as well and throw that in the iron pile. So that'll be, you know, really nice to give it a little more articulation. Peter can't be bothered to wait for us to jump in here, so. I was like, I think we need a 10 and a 15. He's like, yeah, man, let's go.
Oh, and we need a drain.
Oh, we should.
Ooh, we'll see if anything fun comes out of that.
Glitter. I'm pretty impressed by what a tank this truck is.
It is really fun off-road. It's got open diffs, you know, and whatever, but the ESP does a decent job. It's kind of like the McLaren, where it pulses the brakes.
The brakes manage the, Alex said I need to buy this. I have all the ratchets, but I don't have the impact ratchet yet. It's like the one I haven't bought. It's in reverse already, right?
It's a monster.
Ooh, it's not.
Wait, hang on.
Okay, 3. Here we go. All right.
Yeah, we keep it at a lower setting because it could break stuff.
Yeah.
But it gets in everywhere.
I will say it's small and it's light.
Like right now, if we had the impact on, we'd have to have like an extension and weird stuff going on.
Yeah, and it's very light, and I love that the trigger is like fully variable.
Yeah.
So you can run it really slow like that.
All right, you know the rule. We got to do the fill plug first.
Absolutely. It works.
Yay.
Have you changed this before?
You know what? I did not do the transfer case fluid.
Oh, well, this is just fun maintenance we're doing then.
I don't remember. I don't know. Maybe I did. Okay. I did a lot to this thing.
All right.
It's hard to remember after, you know, I've done like 20 cars since then.
Sure. Nothing's gonna come out the fill port. All right, it did.
Got a little?
Yeah, just a little bit. You wanna throw the jar in? It's nice and red. I mean, it looks honestly not bad at all what's dripping off there.
Maybe it's not the transfer case that's bad.
Oh, that would be terrible news.
Yeah. Okay.
Our expectation was definitely
our
transfer
fill.
case.
Yeah, I think we did. I'm pretty sure I replaced this fluid.
That fluid looks very good.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure I did this. This was part of the big maintenance plan before we went out beating on this thing.
Makes sense.
All right, we got the peanut jar. Let's see. Yeah, it doesn't look horrible. There's really not that much in one of these.
Yeah.
Look, we're at 1 peanut jar full.
That's a common measurement. You know what they say, the US will use anything but metric.
Yes, that's right.
There is some glitter in here. You guys can see the silver trails kind of running through it.
Yeah.
You can see some nice...
It's a fine, fine glitter.
Very fine. So hopefully that means there's no broken off teeth.
Yeah.
Just wear it.
The chain just, it gets a ton of slack in it.
Yes.
You know, so.
And then it just starts popping over the
Yeah,
teeth.
yeah.
Cool. But how many miles does this have on it?
This has 160,000 miles.
Okay, and then, you know...
And it's an ML55, so it's got way more power than the other.
Way more power, and then, you know, if you figure a day's worth of beating on it for real, that's
It wasn't
good.
just a day. We took it up a year ago to an island in Michigan, and we beat on it for like 3 days in a row.
Oh, wow.
Of just, you know, all sorts of insanity. So it's got, and then we did another trip. So it's got some off-road miles.
Cool.
Yeah.
Well, pretty solid then. All right, this is some kind of trip to paradise or something because we have new hood struts for every car in Alex's shop, which only makes sense. So this is for the ML, and the new coils here to make it run on 8 cylinders again, so that can go in. Bosch coil too, fancy. And we've got a lot of the bolts out.
We're on the last one.
Last one.
Last one. So now we're gonna know if this drive shaft will go back far enough for us to remove this whole thing.
Good. So there's a carrier that's only 6 inches back or something.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, we could probably at least loosen that up.
Okay, we're having a lot of fun here trying to get this bolt that's holding the sway bar on, but the sway bar will just fall out if we pull the actual links off of here. And it's funny, these have drop links. So the sway bar mounts way up into the actual frame up here, and it's got what, a 4-inch drop. So that's kind of cool. It looks like that's all factory, so they wanted you to lift this when they built it. It was clearly part of the engineering. So let's see if we got this. Oh yeah, no problem. The Milwaukee didn't even think about it. Sketchy. Can only do it the sketchiest way.
That's a lot of drive shaft angle.
You weren't questioning me, were you?
I had very little faith.
I'm running the thing like at a 90. Awesome. We might need a hammer to drop this bolt. Oh yeah.
Oh, it's my favorite.
Hammer drawer. Boom. That's a nice hammer you got there. I hope this works. I hope it just falls right out after this. Okay. And the other link. And hopefully this whole thing is out of here now. If I can wiggle. Oh, don't tell me there's no room to wiggle it. It wants to come out.
This looks like some kind of exercise machine.
It is. I can tell you. It's got
the overhead AMG press.
and the resistance is actually set pretty high too. It's not on the baby mode there. All right, I'm gonna go back to trying to get this bolt out that does not want to come out. We need the rust penetrant. I think it's the top of the bolt here that's what's actually sticking. Give it a couple seconds and back to the impact. We've been trying to get this with the big impact and it is really stuck on there. So that's why we switched. We pivoted to trying to get the whole sway bar out first. Still isn't coming out.
Wait, what if you put lubricant in the bushing and just lubricanted it out?
Oh, that might work.
How are your deltoids?
I don't know. I don't know what that means. I don't work out, bro.
You do now.
This bar weighs a ton. It's coming out.
Oh.
Yeah. Victory. Okay, now it's stuck. We got. Yeah. All right, that was good. Now we just need to get that monster of a bracket off there. I guess it doesn't even need to come off.
Yeah,
We accomplished what he wanted.
Yeah.
Well, we could leave these for light mounting.
Oh yeah.
Have you guys hooked the Bluetooth up to this? And
No,
set?
wait, what?
Yeah. So this is the controlled torque because it's built for wheels. So you can program each one of these to be like 80 foot-pounds, 100, 120, and then when you do wheels, you don't have to think, or you get it out you just check it when you're done. But it literally will be within like 1 to 2 pounds every time.
That's a thing? Yeah. No way.
Yeah, this is the fancy one.
Wow.
I don't have this one yet. Fancy. It's moving, but it's not moving enough. Either I'm gonna break something, or it's gonna snap. Oh, it moved! Yeah! Look at that! I didn't even have to take the bolt out. Mercedes, what great engineering. The only... Okay, it did snap flush. So never, okay, sort of good engineering. We're gonna leave it at sort of good engineering. My bad. Sorry, Alex. I think if we just get a big hammer, it might pop the rest off.
What about air hammer? It's a little handle.
Oh, the air hammer.
Poke it up the...
Also, his suspension level thing snapped off too. So now his headlights aren't working properly. We found more problems. Scrap the car. We're getting out a dangerous weapon here, just in case anything goes flying out after I start hammering on this. But of course, the bolt just snapped right off, flush with the bottom of this lower control arm here. So we're gonna try and push it out with a little bit of help from the handy hammer. Is there a way to turn up the air hammer? Yeah, we probably do need to just give it a touch of heat. It'll open up and then bang, bang. All right, that's, we'll get back to that.
I mean, we got most of it, the bottom half.
Yeah, we got most of it. That's, I mean, we're more than 50% there. On to the hood struts, because we're rebuilding the whole ML today. That's the goal here. Hey, those are cool looking. They're fully rusted out from all the off-roading and mud. Alex has a special tool just for hood struts, and I need it. All right. There it is. You guys are thinking, what could a special tool be other than a normal screwdriver, because it's just a hood strut. It doesn't need anything special. Well, I will show you here in just a moment. Okay, come down a hair. All right, we are good to go. Does it hold? Yeah. All right, so this is the special tool, and it actually has succeeded in getting all of these off, and it has the perfect little hook to it to get them off there super fast. With this, that little hook works really well. Fast and easy. It looks like the clip might be a little missing there. That was this one was a danger noodle. It just comes right off. That's why it fell on our heads. Grand Theft Auto, mission complete. Now that the hood struts are done, it's basically time to do the coil and get this thing back in the air and finish up the transfer case chain. So, slide this over to the side. I like how it just kind of sits on there. And all we have to do for the coil, I think it's one bolt and plug in the connector and plug in the spark plug wires. Kind of interesting, this was in that, that weird period of history where everything wasn't coil on plug, it was sometimes remote individual coils there. Dual spark plug wires too. Okay, so we got to figure out which spark plug's A and which one's B, but it looks like the closest one's B or bottom and the farthest one's A, so it should just go like this. And then bolt this guy on there. Ooh. Okay. Clicked in, coil hooked up, and hopefully we can start this thing up and there's no more check engine light. I've never changed coils on one of these before, first time. Alex wants this thing to be pretty, so we gotta put the cover back.
That's the bud.
yeah, you can't have a non-pretty off-roading truck. All right, there it goes.
All right, there are about 20 bolts like around this thing. A lot of them are up top. It takes like a half hour to get to all of them. So these are just the 3 easy ones. It's not that easy.
It did go pretty quickly with that right angle though.
Yeah.
That's nice.
So this guy is RTV'd in place. So it's not just gonna come.
Luckily they put tabs here. They put fry tabs.
There's another one over here.
Wow, go Mercedes. Or Ford Warner, I guess.
Yeah.
German, you German.
Mercedes probably tried to fight to take those out.
Yeah.
Just to make it more difficult.
This seems a little too easy to repair.
All right, here we go.
I'm trying to drop it hard. That's probably pinned too, I guess, huh?
Yeah.
Wow. I'm sure that thing is stuck. Ah, he's already here with it.
Peter loves hammers.
It was in my pocket the whole time.
So like
Is that a hammer in your pocket, or are you happy to see it?
Why not both?
It might take a village, but with some hammer placement and pry bars, we finally got this thing apart. I mean, if you have to do this, it will take an insane amount of work to separate the cases, and after that, it looks like it's actually going to be pretty easy going here. Pushing the drive shaft out of the way to get the case off. Not easy going.
What was that?
Oh,
Okay,
no.
it's not a chain.
Is that the selector? Did the selector break off inside it, right here?
Oh no, it's the
it's the
planetary gears.
Oh no, that's even worse.
Wow.
I thought it was just the chain, maybe the gears that the chain goes around. this stinks. We gotta keep going.
Yeah.
Oh man.
Now we just need a salvage yard that's right here so we can go grab one. Wow, we pulled the fluid out of there and we didn't see a bunch of metal. That thing is completely full of metal. And parts everywhere.
That's what's dancing around.
Wow.
Yep.
Look at this carnage, man.
I guess.
Put it together.
You done broke it? Wow.
So, I mean, well, okay, this is off. Never mind. I wonder how much. I thought it was just gonna be this guy right here, which this shouldn't be coming off with this.
Oh yeah, it should have stayed. But I think the selector might have hooked it a little bit there. Can you see the selector's got a...
Oh, you know what it is? The output shaft has a cup on it, an output cup on it that's got a big nut on it. So the output cup was holding us on.
Oh, okay.
Oh.
Your gears look good. I mean, the ones,
these are
chain drive.
These are really expensive. These gears right here. That's why I didn't order them.
Okay.
The chain is like $100, and it does have a little guide here.
Sure does.
But at this point, all right, what do I need?
Well, a planetary looks like. Look at all the metal.
I mean, yeah. Could I just do this?
So much metal in there. It's got a rotary in it. That's your problem. It's a Mazda.
Look at this.
Oh, there's a magnet. No wonder
That's
we
why.
didn't see the trash.
Yeah, it's all stuck to the magnet.
This is a well-engineered. It's got a filter, a magnet.
Wow.
They did it all.
If you didn't just go off-roading with this, you'd be fine. Is this one? Oh, look, there's some damage to the case right there.
Yeah.
Dude, I wish they'd made a really strong transfer case. I mean, I don't think these are bad, though. These are nice Borg Warner transfer cases, but yeah, this thing is just...
Can you see the toasted gears? Oh, that one. It's just pieces of a gear.
Yeah.
Wow.
I was not expecting this.
Nope. We definitely... the worst case scenario we thought was these being bad.
Yeah, and that is fine. I'm sure this chain needs to be replaced, but, you know.
Yep. If you're doing this job at home, we were just winging it, as we always do, but there's a bolt in here, and you should remove that output cup there. And then everything won't just fall apart when you pull this out.
Right, this would have stayed with the transfer case, and it would have just been this cover.
Yep.
And then you have to slide all this stuff off to replace the chain, but that doesn't apply to us anymore.
Yeah, it's a little worse. A little worse than that.
Yeah.
Wow. Chunks are missing out of everything. That is impressive. One of these looked like a bevel gear and a multi-piece gear now. I think you're okay.
Yeah.
Just take the solvent sprayer and stick it in there and fog it all out. Well, cool.
All right.
We thought we had the easy victory.
I thought I was going to be able to give you the ML in case it snowed here in Chicago.
Yeah.
Although we're getting pretty lucky with that. So.
It's so nice. We could be outside with the door open right now.
Yeah.
Like it's nice.
So in this case, you want the supercharged C4 for the night? You can have that one.
Absolutely. Yeah. What a great rental car. Turo here is impressive. Well, our hopes and dreams have been dashed today with the bad planetary that exploded in that transfer case. There's no way we can fix it. We can't get a replacement part quick enough. And of course, I have to be back in Wichita. So I had a ton of fun working on this, but we have definitely been shut down with this destroyed planet. It's really cool. What a nice package inside there, I gotta say. But there are so many broken teeth. You can see them all over the place inside there. We are getting this thing back outside. We have to push it back into place. Also, we weren't planning on doing that. We were definitely planning on just driving this thing back into place by tonight, but this is our stopping point.
And then it died.
Then it died.
Now it's back.
Hey, we're good again. And it runs better.
It runs great with the coil, and we don't have to even move the shifter. Okay.
It really needs a battery.
Oh man, you got, I don't know what 4 min count has. Is that 2 horsepower or 1/2 horsepower?
Well, I was sure I recorded an outro earlier, but of course we were busy moving the ML and heading all over town to do a bunch of fun stuff like head over to the bays, which we'll do in just a second in this video. But that is it for today, guys. Thank you so much for watching. I had a ton of fun up here with Alex, as always, and I will be back in Wichita in the morning. So don't forget to head on over to shop.WatchJRGo.com for cool shirts, not like this, and please like, share, subscribe, do whatever you want to do, and I will talk to you next time. We are here at the new bays by Car Supplies Warehouse with legit street cars. Grand National here. You can see he's already got the...
I'm ready to wash. Look at this thing.
Oh, this thing
It's nasty.
It's hurt. So,
Yeah.
this is really cool. You get to rent a bay for $24 an hour. I know people are gonna say that's crazy for to begin
but
with.
if you become a member, it's only like 18 an hour.
Yes.
And you get a discount and everything.
And
it's actually really nice.
3 free hours. But I was thinking just the other day, I washed my car at a quarter wash, the truck and the car, and it was $18 by the time I was done. I was like, that's not crazy.
No.
So this is really cool. You get to actually wash your car the right way in a professional setting with a floor drain in the heat, even in the middle of winter.
Yeah, and you get the pressure washer, you get all
Pressure washer.
the air dryer, you get the buckets,
A
you get
sink to clean out everything.
Yeah, it's nice.
You get this whole area to like set up your supplies and detail your car, and these really cool mat washout things over there that flip around.
Oh man, I didn't
Yeah,
see
you
that.
slide your floor mats in, and then they
No way.
rotate and they lock so you can spray them with the power washer.
Dude,
This is cool, and it comes with a Viper chair. Anyway,
beat that.
I thought this was a really cool concept. Man,
All right, Jen, I'm washing.
go for it, dude. It also comes with vacuums, and there's a retail side. You can rent polishers, rent anything you want to work on your car, but this retail side is beautiful. Check that out. There you go. Cool place to come check out if you're in Chicago. There's 2 locations already, and maybe come wash your car. Have some fun.